All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Jill with the City of Kannapolis Parks and Recreation, and this is Virtual Story and Craft Time. Today we have Laura Evans, also with Kannapolis Parks and Recreation, and today she will be reading Our Great Big Backyard by Laura Bush, and this is with permission from HarperCollins Publisher. After the story, she will be demonstrating a popsicle stick tent, and the supplies that you need for this craft are popsicle sticks, small twig or straws, or anything that you want to build your tent with. You'll also need construction paper in a variety of colors, or white paper and markers or crayons to color, and hot glue or regular glue, and scissors. And then at the end, Laura also has a fun surprise planned to show everyone. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to her to start our story today.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Evans. I work with Kannapolis Parks and Recreation. Today, we're going to read Our Great Big Backyard by Laura Bush and Jenna Bush Baker. This book is illustrated by Jacqueline Rogers. Huddle, my BFF Hank said. I have our whole glorious summer mapped out. Awesome. Stupendous. Super duper. Hank's summer plans. Hank wanted to watch a different movie every day. Ricky was going to create a YouTube channel, and Louise and I couldn't wait to have an epic starship tournament. It was going to be the best summer of our lives, but that was before. That night, Mom gave me the bad news. We are going to spend this summer on a road trip. Dad's math was different from Hank's, but I was supposed to spend it with my friends. Jane, there's more to life than staring at a screen. You'll love being on the open road. As if I didn't have enough to worry about, my pest of a brother, Sam, kept bothering me. Come on, Jane, let's go outside. We'll practice camping. No way, I'm busy. On the last day of school, my parents picked me up for what they called the Great American Road Trip. I sent my friends a message. I'm leaving on a road trip. Don't know when I'll get back. Oh boy, I hate to go. As we drove south, my parents sang along to show tunes. How humiliating. At least I had their phone to keep me company. Jane, put that away. You're missing all the beautiful sights. All I'm missing is time with my friends. First stop, Everglades National Park. Swamps, cypress trees with creepy hanging moss, and mosquitoes as far as the eye could see. Big deal. There's absolutely nothing to see here. We drove forever to get to our next stop as we crossed the Mississippi River. Sam waved to a riverboat captain. I hid behind my iPad. Next stop, Big Bend National Park. I couldn't wait to get out of the car so I could finally play Starship. Jane, please put that away. Come look through the telescope. Oh, wow. The sky in Texas was huge and bright. Then, bless my lucky stars, a meteor shower lit up the sky like fireworks, brighter than any screen I had ever seen. We traveled west across the desert. Sam and I pretended we were astronauts on Mars. Next stop, the Grand Canyon National Park. We tiptoed over the skywalk like acrobats on a tightrope. The river was so far below, it looked like a shiny ribbon. There's the river below canyon. As we explored, I sent a selfie to my crew. Yep, that's me on Blaze, my mule. The only thing missing is you. Then we rafted down the Colorado River. I was a pirate captain with Sam as my first mate, navigating treacherous waters. Next stop, Yellowstone National Park. We were park rangers on the lookout for animals. There's a sign here. What did the park ranger say to the skunk? Smell you later, take a hike. We waited and waited for Old Faithful to explode into the air. Then finally, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. It was like a real starship shooting off into space. Last stop, Yosemite National Park. Sam and I served our last dinner on the road. Fireflies hung in the air like fluttering stars. We pretended we were cowboys. The mountain went up and up and up, straight into the sky, watching over us. It felt really small, but really great too, like I was a part of something big. The next morning, I couldn't find my most prized possession, my tablet. Jane, you packed it away a week ago, Mom said. How can I tell my friends we're coming home? And she got a postcard, wrote her friends. What did you like best? I asked Sam. The campfires. I thought about all the stars. I'm going to miss all of our big adventures. I was sad when we got home, but then I took Baxter into our backyard and I had a brilliant idea. Mom, can I have my friends over for a camp out? I told Hank and Ricky and Louise all about the places we could see. I had the best summer after all. It's spectacular out there. Just then, a shooting star zoomed across the sky. Look, it's beautiful right here in our own backyard. The end.
Right before she gets started on her craft, if anybody has any questions or comments they want to ask or tell Laura, you can either type them in the chat or the question and answer, or you can raise your hand on Zoom and we will unmute you and let you speak to Laura. And if you want to send all those in while she works on the craft, as soon as she's done with the craft, we'll read them aloud. I don't have any right now, so.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as we go. Today we're gonna make a popsicle tent, and this is your tent. So it doesn't have to look anything like this. This is actually one that Jill made. I'm sure mine will look a lot different from even Jill's, but feel free to create your own tent. All right. So first, I just have the coloring page. It's already colored, or you could use a night sky, however you want to do it. We're going to create some grass with our green construction paper here. I'm just going to cut everything now and we'll glue a little bit later. And we'll go ahead and cut a tent out of the blue paper. I'm just going to make a big triangle. Maybe me and a few friends are gonna go camping, or my family. There's my long tent there. What else? We definitely need some firewood so we can make some s'mores. That's my favorite. Well, there's one. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna make some fire using the red and orange paper. Again, you can make your tent, your campsite, however you want it. You could make a scenery of mountains, of the beach, of your just on your own backyard, however you want to do it. And I'm also going to make some fire with the orange as well. All right, so I am not that talented and I'm not gonna try to make these stars. However, again, you can create it how you like. Now for this next part, we're going to stick everything to the page. However, we're gonna use a hot glue gun today, but please make sure that you either are with your parents while you do this, or you could use a glue stick or glue bottle. Either way will work. This just happens to be what we have today. Can you see the desk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put my grass at the bottom there. And put my tent in the grass there. And so what you're gonna do is with your 3 popsicle sticks, that kind of just outlines your tent. So you'll just put glue on the glue stick. on your popsicle sticks. See if I can get enough of that. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough in here. Does anyone have any questions while we're working on this?
We do have one question.
Okay.
Someone wants to know, Laura, are you the same Laura that wrote the book?
I am not the same Laura that wrote the book. Today our book was by Laura Bush and also Jenna Bush Baker. I am Laura Evans. Close though, good catch.
We have one more question. Have you ever been camping before?
I have, although I haven't been in a while. I have been camping a few times with my family. We used to go to the beach a lot and go camping. All right. So this is my campsite. And so we have the tent there, our fire. Again, I might put some stars in the background, or I could put a bear in the background. I could put a zip line or a raft if I want to go camping, s'mores, however you want to make it. Just we encourage you to make your own campsite craft today. And lastly, I'll go ahead and show you that one more time of our campsite popsicle stick. But also I wanted to share with you, we've been doing a lot of take-home crafts for while we've been virtually programming. And one of the things that we've been doing is we have take-home camping kits. So these are available to register for right now. And in the camping kit, I'll share with you what it contains. Like I said earlier, s'mores are my favorite, so I couldn't have the program without s'mores. We do have marshmallows, a candy bar, and graham crackers for your s'mores. It makes 2. We also have a craft, and you will make a sundial. So there is a straw in here, and it has directions and everything, but essentially you put the straw in the sun there, and you figure out which way is north, and the sun in the sky will tell you what time it is. It's pretty cool craft. Again, it's something that you could do if you're out in nature and you don't know what time it is. This is something that would tell you what time it is. Also, we have a lantern craft that allows you to make your own lantern. And then we have a lot of different activities that you could do with your family. One of those is charades. Everyone loves the game of charades. So someone can pretend like they're rowing a boat or that they're reeling in a big fish. So it's just a fun activity for families. Also, we have the coloring books that have a lot of different activities, whether it's would you rather jump in an icy lake or take a cold shower for a week straight. So there's a lot of fun games. In here there's Mad Libs that a lot of kids like to do. But again, this whole kit is really just to get families outside. You don't have to go to Yosemite Park or a national park. You can just explore nature in your own backyard. So we just want to encourage you to do that. Jill is going to post the registration link in the slide and also share it to the social media page. So if you have any questions, we certainly encourage you to not only participate in this, but just get outside and explore your backyard.
Right. We had one question that asked about where to purchase the kits, but I did post the link in the chat and we'll post it as well with the video. So I'm going to give one last quick chance if anyone has any last minute questions or comments. Yeah, one person, they said, we love s'mores.
Yes.
All right, if there's nothing else, then we're gonna say goodbye to all of our friends, and we will see everyone next week with Loud Lula, and Maria Boston from the fire department is gonna share that book next week. Bye, Laura.
See you later.